Hello there. Wanted to put out this very quick video because around this time of year I seem to get asked the same couple of questions a lot. And those questions are, does your strategy still work? And are there trades to be had in the current market conditions? Now, as I've tried to explain before in these videos, a good trading strategy, one was based on underlying price action, never stops working. You know, the markets move every day and for the same reasons every day. So if you can understand what those reasons are, then you can always make money. And I think that too many traders probably fail because they convince themselves that it's got to be difficult. You know, they subconsciously self-sabotage. They tell themselves that there aren't any good trades today, or that for some reason or other the market is somehow wrong. But that ain't true. There are always good trades. Now, personally, I like to think of the market as being like a river of money. Every day, without fail, there's millions and millions of dollars that are flowing down that river, and all you've got to do is decide to dip your bucket in and pull out some of that cash. You know, there's more than enough of it for everybody, and having the mindset, you know, the right mindset, I find really helps. So even though the markets, they might be a little bit quieter around the holiday season and at the very start of the new year, but there's still plenty of trades to be had. You know, that river of money never stops flowing, never dries up. So what I've done here is just picked out a few very easy trades from the last couple of days to try and illustrate that point. Alright, so first up we've got NVIDIA this is from the 18th of January. Now this weren't a perfect setup, but the entry was pretty clearly signalled, so it was well worth a punt, and so that was a short. As you can see, the simplest exit would have been to wait for just for the price to break the moving average there. In this particular case I didn't do that because there were some very clear signals going on off the chart telling me to get out a little bit earlier, but even waiting for the break of that moving average would have netted a profit. So as it was, that one was short at $23 and covered at $22.75, giving nice easy 25 cents a share profit, and that's $250 trading 1,000 shares, or $25 trading 100 shares. NVIDIA gave another nice trade the following day, the 19th. First, you can see the exit signal in this particular case did use the moving average. Nice and simple, just wait for it to go through the moving average and exit. So short getting 23 and covered that one at 22.65, so that time it was 35 cents a share. You know, trade lasted about an hour and a half. Giving $350 profit on 1,000 shares, or 35 on 100 shares. As you can see from the chart, nice, very easy, straightforward trade, nothing difficult. Go short, wait for the moving average to break and come out again. As it happens, there was more to be had if I'd held on that one. If I hadn't got out of the break of the moving average, there was an easy 25 cents or so per share to be had. But you have trading rules, you stick to them, you follow the rules. And sometimes it gives you a profit, sometimes it gives you a loss, sometimes it gives you a profit and you could have had more, sometimes it gives you a profit and you might have made less. You know, this is what it's all about. Just follow the rules and you make money in the long run. So as I say, 350 on that one, nothing to complain about. Alright, next up, this is AMTD. This is going back to the 18th again. This is one of the old slow burner trades. You know, it made 29 cents a share, but it took a little while to do so. It was a bit later on in the day, getting on towards midday, after midday in fact. So that was long at 20.65 and out at 20.85. Again, just getting out when it broke through that moving average. Very simple, very clear exit signal. So that gave, like I say, 20 cents a share. Yeah, 20 cents a share. Which is $200 at 1,000 shares. You know, you're not going to win any trading records for that. You're not going to get insanely rich at 20 cents a share, but you know, it's money in the bank and it's very simple trade to make. Looking a bit further on in that chart, because I know a lot of people, particularly in the UK and Europe, like to trade the last couple of hours, last few hours of the market, because with the time difference, you can do that after the day job. There was very easy 15-20 cents to be had trading the last couple of hours there. Very simple trade to have been had. Alright, let's have a look at another one. JDSU yes, JDSU there. Not much to say about this one really. It was a very simple short again. It gave a very clear entry signal, and the exit again very clear, just that break of that moving average. So short at 1760 and covered at 1705, giving quite a quick 55 cents a share, $550 profit in about just over an hour. That one, very easy. Alright, this is a nice late session trade again for the UK folks, or the people that trade the last part of the day. Gave three very clear signals that it was going to go up, so that gave me a long entry at around 38.90 on that one. And had I missed those, there was actually another entry signal a bit later on. And this one just ran it to the end. There was no good reason to get out at any particular time. Didn't break through the moving average. There was no other off chart indication that it was going to drop, so stuck with it until the end and closed out just before the end of the session, because day trader, don't hold overnight, don't want to have any stress about what's going to happen out of hours. So close that one out for 60 cents a share, taking $600 flat at the end of the day. No position overnight, no worries. Okay, ASML, this is on the 19th of January. Now this one actually missed the original entry. It gave a very nice short signal earlier on in the day. Missed that because I was watching something else, that happens. But no worries, it gave us another entry signal a bit further on, and I managed to get that one, jumping in short at 37.90. And again, just rode it down and waited until it gave a very clear exit signal, again breaking the moving average. And so that was covered at 37.28, giving 62 cents a share, $620. Took a couple of hours to make that. Could have been more had I got in a bit earlier, but can't win them all. And it just goes to show that even if you do miss an entry, very often there's another one. They're a bit like buses, they 2 or 3 come along at once. Okay then, ITRI, another classic late trade, this one. If you're looking for late session trades, afternoon, evening trades if you're in the UK, look for stuff what's made big moves in the morning, because very often it will consolidate in the evening, and that's exactly what happened with this one. It put in a massive move in the morning, so it was on my radar for the evening. It gave 4 very, very clear signals for an entry, and again the exit was just a break of the moving average. So that short on those 4 signals was 59.95, covered it for 59.70, 25 cents a share, $250. Now you do tend to find that the moves in the evening are often a bit smaller than the moves in the morning, but there's money to be had. There's money on the table. That river of money continues to flow. Just got to dip your bucket in and take some of it. So nice classic late trade there. I don't tend to trade the evening session much, or traditionally haven't done. That's changing this year. I intend to trade more of the evening session for reasons which I'll go into in the next video. Nothing to do with market conditions as such, more to do with the economy at large, but that's for the next video. So to summarise then, those few trades there were worth $2,720 before commissions, and that's just trading over a couple of days, 1,000 shares at a time. Even if you'd only traded 100 shares at a time, that was worth over $270 before commissions, and commissions on 100 shares, it's nothing. You've made easily more than $200, and that's trading only 100 shares, and there's no reason why you can't build up your account and trade bigger size. So there was nothing particularly special about those days, very average, normal days. The trades themselves were very simple, following very simple rules, and as I'm trying to point out in this video, that river of money, it never stops flowing. There is always money to be made, always very simple, easy trades to be had if you know where to look. If you understand what makes the market flow, what makes that river of money flow, you can dip your bucket in any time and fill it with cash. There is always money to be made. You've just got to make the decision to do it, really. Okay, hope that was useful to you, and as I say, I'll have another video very soon.